It's the AFC Champions League. Kawasaki Frontale take on Daegu. Two teams in fine form of late. Yes, match day one, Lokomotiv Stadium, Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan. The setting for a game that offers so much. From Japan, Kawasaki Frontale have been in terrific form in recent months. It's an unbeaten run stretching back, in fact, to last November. And Daegu have been going well under the stewardship of Lee Byung-gun. Mid-evening in Uzbekistan. There's our venue. And kick-off is minutes away. A first ever meeting between these clubs. Yes, Kawasaki, what an extraordinary record. I think that late November 2020, the last time they suffered any defeat at all in League and Cup, the last time they failed to score a goal. And they have a track record in this competition. Quarter-finalists on 3 occasions. Daegu themselves going well. A look at their recent record. It's 9 wins in the last 11 matches. They're 4th in the K-League table, and they're just 4 points off the pace. Daegu as well with a record that means they haven't been beaten at all since mid-April. But in terms of this competition, when they did appear, they didn't make it past the group stage, and that their only AFC Champions League appearance back in 2019. The teams preparing then to make their way out very shortly indeed. Japanese sides have won the AFC Champions League twice over the last 4 years. Is this the year when Kawasaki can add to that impressive tally? Two clubs brimming with confidence, two teams that have put together an impressive sequence of results, and now they come face to face in the AFC Champions League. All set then to stage Champions League football. AFC, the players on their way out. Daegu in all white, the light blue and black of Japan's Kawasaki Frontale. A referee from Oman and his assistants as we line up the final preparations, the final moments before this game gets underway. Kawasaki Frontale's lineup includes, wearing number 9, Leandro Damião, started out at Santos and carries a genuine goal threat. There's the formation, a 4-3-3. Confirmation of our match officials. Abubakar Al-Amidi of Oman takes charge. And as for Daegu, there is a all too familiar Brazilian influence. 11, Cecilia, and 9, Edgar, who's 34. But again, their coach Lee Byung-gun will hope that they, with a considerable goal threat, can deliver on the big occasion. Playing personnel then available from the bench. The substitutes of the respective sides. And when you talk about recent unbeaten records, something maybe will give today in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, but just an early illustration of what these clubs are capable of. We'll find out some evidence in the next 90 minutes, but of course group games to follow, so defeat doesn't in the end spell disaster, because there's still plenty of time to put matters right. The side that tops this group knows that they are guaranteed a place in the knockout stages and the round of 16. Coming out, standing over the ball. The first half then underway. Kawasaki Frontale from left to right, starting this AFC Champions League opener. There's the team from Japan, like an early impact and an early free kick. And there's the man at the helm for Kawasaki, Toriniki. Daegu with a chance to make something of this free kick, which is helped on. And then caught late, and result a free kick for the side managed by Lee Byung-gun. Watching on from the sidelines, can they take an opportunity that has come very early on? Well, Cecilia, the Brazilian influence, the player now the wrong side of 30, who started out at Corinthians. To whip it into the danger zone. Runs behind and away for a corner, and a chance to maintain some early pressure. Just going to leave another set piece for Cezinha, tends to take them. Bit of Brazilian influence then in the opening minutes. Vastly experienced player. Edgar trying to get away from his marker. Ball spins away and then behind, and yet another corner for Daegu. 44 is Tsubas. It's the word with Usok, Daegu's number 3, who we've got forward, as one would expect. Congested 18-yard area, looking to find a bit of space to get away from their markers, dribbling towards the far post and dealt with by Chung, Kawasaki's first choice keeper from the Korea Republic. This is Jung-un to clear long. Edgar's flick on, and Daegu's opportunity to ask questions of that opposition defence. Have not tasted defeats in 2021. Kawasaki Frontale. At the other end, the likes of Edgar and Cecilia. Be interesting to see how they cope on the big occasion. Defending for Daegu to do. Angled shot, keeper couldn't hold on to it, and there was defensive cover to scramble that away. Decent shot, struck well and low. Keeper responding and reacting well on the angle to make the save and keep it goalless. Nearly 5 minutes of bright and inventive football. Kawasaki on the front foot, looking to create. Little ball dinked in towards the back post. It will find the intended target. Onto that right foot. Deflects and spins away. Danger there. Well, Daegu relieved to survive that scare. Delightful ball into space. Able to shift it onto the right foot, and Yanagar shows what he's capable of. Another big match player for Kawasaki. Well, a couple of corners at the other end. Now it's the turn of the team from Japan. In low, no one picked him up again. It's Yerika. He had a shot a moment ago and left all alone and unable to make the most of the opportunity. Kawasaki won the J-League last year. They won the Emperor's Cup. In terms of this competition, group stage 2019, elimination, quarterfinals 2017, 2007 and 2009. That's the sort of track record they bring to this competition. And in terms of domestic titles, those J-League wins, Emperor's Cup, Japanese Super Cups, League Cup, it's an impressive tally of silverware. Well, both teams have settled well. Both teams have posed problems going forward. And on the evidence of, what, less than 10 minutes of Champions League football, opportunities will follow in number. One that maybe comes their way and is taken splendidly. It is a breakthrough moment. Goal for Daegu. Something, the man who finds the targets. Perfect strike. And something with an opportunity to celebrate. Kawasaki Frontale's long unbeaten record is under serious jeopardy. And when the ball dropped invitingly, defensive mistake, and something was there to cash in on the chance and give Daegu an early advantage. There's the man of the moment. Wang Sunmin makes the difference. Really encouraging start, finding space. And the goal scorer bend that into that area. Excellent opening 10 minutes. Deadlock broken. And it's not as if Kawasaki Frontale hadn't offered anything going forward. They had. They'd created chances, but a poor touch to present the chance. Someone, the grateful beneficiary Now, what sort of response can they offer up? Short ball courts. Well, it was worked well, the routine. Players back to snuff out the threat. Link-up play is excellent. And Leandro waits in the middle for a ball that just doesn't arrive. Just broken up play by Daegu. Looked short at the back. Getting players forward. Linking up effectively. Yanaga. The arm aloft from Leandro Damião again. Just waiting for the service to be played into him. Daegu made their K-League 1 debut in 2003. It's been a case of relegation in 2013, promoted in 2017, an FA Cup triumph in 2018, mixed fortunes, and then in terms of recent K-League 1 finishes, 5th in 2019. Coach who took over in the early part of last year. '19 Champions League, they did win against Melbourne, a victory in their opening group game, but only rather disappointingly fell to make it through to the knockout phase. And work to do for that man's team. It's going the way of Daegu. It's all about the response from his players, though. Kawasaki Frontale's players, and they are responding in a positive fashion. Able to find a way through that defence, who again hold firm. Danger cleared, and then Edgar's header down to set Daegu into the opposition half. Good run and cross. It may come all the way through. Edgar was the player that was targeted, brought away by Kawasaki and Yanaga. Very decent confrontation. Two sides with plenty of attacking intent. An early goal to spice matters up and certainly force Kawasaki into the sort of response that we expected from them. Well, nearly 16 highly eventful first half minutes. The Lokomotiv Stadium in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, is our setting for this one. Aerial confrontation. It goes against Jinyuk. Well, we've got players forward. Needed Yorn to be alert to the danger. Again, the build-up play is excellent. Can they find the end products with a run and cross, which is well cut out? The danger still very much alive, and now Daegu can clear their lines along and only one forward. And Silva, the lone figure up front for Daegu, back with Yanaga. Lively, busy on and off the ball is Yanaga, trying to thread one through and win the free kick. Great position, and take it quickly, very central. And the referee is rather unimpressed with those protests. There's the challenge and opportunity for the tackle on Leandro Damião. Always was going to be the strength of character that Kawasaki could show, having gone behind, suffered that early setback. The coach will be pleased with the manner in which they've attempted to get back into this Champions League encounter. Looking threatening, creating, and now with another opportunity. Yunon is the keeper for Daegu. 6 is Joao Schmidt, provides the option with that left foot to Schmidt. Still we wait. Can they make something of this free kick opportunity? Wrong sides of the post, but in the end deflected behind. Kusaka will go across to take this. His free kick in the end was deflected wide, but still have a chance to apply pressure. Referee will want that taken again. Pushing going on inside that 18-yard area. The word in the ear of Yanaga, who's being closely marshalled. Kawasaki looking for a first half reply to cancel out this slender lead. Curled in without success, without reward. Lee Byung-gun, his sides have the lead at the 20-minute mark. Since falling behind, certainly dominated in terms of possession stakes. Carving out chances. Lovely ball threaded through. Ran out of space in the end, but again the ball behind, again another opportunity. Matati there, wearing 47. Well, Kawasaki will take the corner, second in as many minutes. As they attempt to cancel out the advantage. Well, a header that could have gone anywhere. In the end, drifts wide of the mark, but the danger is there for all to see. Jaziel there, the player who got forward as he does from corner kicks and free kicks. Chance goes begging. As we look again at the moment that mattered. Poor touch there, but the finish on the angle. No one has something. Celebrates. He caught it absolutely perfectly. And Daegu have a first half advantage. Almost at the midway point of the first half. It's got under it in the end, but certainly worth a go on goal from Jin Yuk. Just looking on paper at the recent record of these two clubs coming into this Champions League opener, it was clear from the sort of form that they put together that we were going to be in for a decent game of football, and that is the way that it is certainly turning out. The early drama, plenty of goal-mouth incidents, one goal separating the sides. Kawasaki's turn to try and press for an equalizer. Players back and deflected away. Chong, the player. Daegu's number 6 was there to get in the way, block it, and the corner count mounts all the time. Schmidt comes forward. Yet another corner. And kept alive, and then ball had gone out of play. Open game of football. Just let it go. And in the end, the ball able to deflect back to Rongon, an imposing presence in that Daegu goal. In terms of creating chances, they've done everything asked of them since falling behind, and they continue to dominate these recent exchanges. No end product so far for the team from Japan. 20 minutes remaining of this first half. When they came into this competition, just all about could they finish top of their group to secure automatic qualification to the knockout stages, or were they to be one of the 3 best runners up in the East and West region to take us to the 16 needed for the next stage of the AFC Champions League. Cecília, bit of Brazilian influence to whip that in. Keep it there, penalty. Well, a moment's danger, causing all sorts of problems as that ball was played in at pace. Now this just a moment as that run was in, clearly pulled back, and our referee was perfectly positioned, just tugged back at the shirt of Edgar, denying him a goal-scoring opportunity. Always going to pay a price, and the man who won the penalty will take the spot kick just shy of the half-hour mark. They already lead from Somin's perfectly executed strike on the angle into the bottom corner. Chance to add a second from the Brazilian. This to make it 2-0 for Daegu. Powerful and saved. Well, one of the moments of this first half when they had a chance to double their advantage. No way past Chong, guessed right, got a hand to it, keeps it out and keeps the lead at 1. Well, how important a moment will that turn out to be? It keeps Kawasaki Frontale in the game, and the save made by Chung, played in a World Cup, in an Olympic Games, 36, but he is an imposing presence in that Kawasaki goal, and at the other end outstretched the arms of Jung to collect and clear. Cecília. There's the goal scorer, Sunmin. "30 minutes of highly entertaining football. A goal, a penalty, a spot kick save, and plenty of chances at both ends. And what a word with Zhao Schmidt. And that's why it's blocking the path of Cecília. Kawasaki's turn to press players forward and look for an opening, forcing the save. Jungen did well, it'll come back into that area. And Damiel does enough to maintain the momentum. He's trying to turn that back in and It came off a white shirt. It's the moment of forced to save from your sort of football that we have enjoyed. And the latest chance comes to nothing. Corner after corner. Nothing to show for it from Kawasaki's point of view, but it really has been a game where from one end a chance and then the other side will break with pace, and just a single goal so far into the final 15 minutes. Kawasaki's coach doing his very best. The side will need no motivation. We saw the sort of response from that early setback. Everything but a goal to follow, and then a penalty conceded, and then you felt they would be in real trouble to go in, possibly at the interval with a 2-goal deficit, but fine save to guess right, to thwart Edgar. Forward by Jeziel. Schmidt's ball. Space for Nobuzato. 3 league titles for Kawasaki's number 2. They came in 2020, 2018 and 2017. Certainly don't look aside Kawasaki Frontale, that are losing, that are short on confidence. Yes, they did concede the penalty kick, but they've had long spells of possession and they have carved out countless opportunities, able to stretch play, able to work that Daegu defence plenty forward, and then just losing out at the vital moment. Clearance less than convincing as the ball rolls away. Pleasing on the eye, and a good 34.5 minutes of AFC Champions League football. Absolutely no doubt about that. 2 clubs in fine form, producing an excellent first half performance. Taking a throw, the man whose goal separates these 2 clubs. And then on the run, keeper was always going to be favourite. Chung's clearance, and back it will come. Lifted long into that night air. Majors drop kindly and could create. What a free kick. Again, a few shake of the heads. It's not far away from that 18-yard area, and it's another glorious opportunity for the side with that single goal advantage. Just running through at pace, invited the challenge and won the free kick. Cecinia's pace troubling that Kawasaki defence. The result almost dead central. Cecinia over it. So Cecilia to add to their leads. Offensive wall does its job. Blocked once again. Enjoyed some joy away down that far side of Kawasaki. Here they are again. Fit. Well, 37 almost breathless minutes, and a brief stoppage to play. Just look again as the wall did its job to keep out Cecilia. It's also a match that's been played in the right manner. I haven't seen a game littered with loads of free kicks with yellow cards. Two teams high on optimism. Two sides certainly delivering. And from Daegu's point of view, that Brazilian connection between Edgar Silva and Cecilia working well. Goal scoring ability of Sunmin, whose moment in the spotlight he took, finding the bottom corner with an angled strike, and it stayed that way despite the best efforts of Kawasaki, with a response that was always positive. And then a penalty save forced as Daegu had a chance to go further in front, but Edgar couldn't make his spot kick count. Among Kawasaki's substitutes, Yo Kobayashi, top scorer in 2020. The last competitive match was in the Emperor's Cup. They won it. Runaway leaders in the J-League, the reigning champions. Their league record, well, the last success came away at Yokohama. Everything pointing in the right direction coming into this AFC Champions League opener, but they find themselves a goal behind. Closing minutes of the first half here at the Lokomotiv Stadium in Tashkent. Stepping forward, Jeziel finds his man, overhead kick, an eye for the spectacular to level it up at 1-1. It is Leandro Damiel. Well, that is exactly what was required. And in the closing minutes of the first half, Kawasaki Frontale's main man, their front man, Leandro Damiel, ties it up at 1-1. And this is how he did it. Back to goal, and a spectacular overhead kick, judged to perfection. Well, they've been threatening a goal, and they find one. Terrific first half of football, and that just caps it off. There's the percentage stakes. Kawasaki dominating, have a reward back level, and trying to find a second. Some men back to defend for Daegu. Tiziel's providing defensive cover, and then away by Chong. Schmidt's ball again, sets them on that front foot. Well, they led for long stages to Daegu. But at the moment, the momentum is very much with Kawasaki, finishing this first half in a very positive fashion. Tiziel to join the attack, trying to link up play. Here he is again. Had a spell with Kawasaki before joining them permanently. Knocked the player down, having provided the defensive clearance. Bit of treatment into the last 60 seconds of the 45. Well worth a watch. We watched that time and again. Leandro Damião at his very best. Just wait to see how much time is added on at the end of the 45. The answer is 2 minutes. Schmidt. Final moments then of this first half. The yellow for Hatati. And the change enforced. Lee Kunho is the player who is on. Unexpected arrival, forced because of the injury to Usok. Well, what a first half these two teams have offered up. That goal that gave Daegu the momentum, scored superbly by Sunmin, and then a chance to go 2 up. Edgar's penalty, Chung gets right and Chung saved. And then late in first half proceedings, Leandro Damião with the overhead effort, spectacularly struck. And he keeps Kawasaki Frontale very much in this game. Sets us up very nicely for the second 45. 2 games away from that group decider, but for the moment here, it's about football clubs in great form, delivering on the big occasion. And we have seen that courtesy of the goals from Sunmin and Leandro Damião. 45 minutes of football to follow. The evidence from the first half suggests it should be a good one. Entertaining affair. And at the break, 1-1 is the scoreline. Welcome back. Changes then at the start of the second half. The Daegu players out and ready to go. That 1-goal lead surrendered late in the first half. A few handshakes for Jeziel, and for that matter for Yanaga. The Kawasaki Frontale players emerged from their dressing room, buoyed, I'm sure, by that late goal, a spectacular from Leandro Damião. There he is. Certainly back in this Champions League encounter. Lokomotiv Stadium, Tashkent, Uzbekistan is the setting for this match. So the one change with Gunho replacing Usok for Daegu late in the first 45. Forced change because of an injury. Off and underway then at the start of the second half. Daegu in the all-white strip. They led through an excellent goal from Sun Min there, threatening almost immediately the handball challenge. Match official from Oman less than impressed. Suspicion of some handling there, and it's the way the referee saw it as well. Putting himself about, causing problems. Edgar had a penalty saved. Chung did the business. Well, there we are. Jeziel all over him, and then this was the moment, just, well, arm close to body as the ball rather reared up, deflecting up onto his upper body, but never going to get a penalty kick from that, but early chance. Chung lining up his wall. Plays in Japan, comes from Korea Republic, some defending to do. It is hammered into that defensive wall. And then a little ball flicked in. Maybe a chance to return it and score. Well, that is what Cecilia was looking for, and that is what they have delivered. Early moments of the second half, and Daegu are back in front. Cecilia has every reason to smile. He took it so well. It's 2-1 Daegu. Lovely ball, dink back in, free header, and enough pace on it from Cecilia to make it count. What a start to the second half. Keeper just couldn't keep them out despite the best efforts of Chung. Well, they led early on through Sun Min, the equalizer from Damião, and now back in the boxing, courtesy of Cecilia's headed goal. There he is, started his career at Corinthians now, well, 31, maybe the wrong side of 30, but still brings so much to their overall game plan. Always a goal threat, and he has produced in their opening game in this Champions League group. Daegu again, still causing problems, trying to find a way through. Little shove by Kawasaki Frontale's number 9 to concede the free kick. So Daegu's lead is restored. Cecilia saw to that. Left all alone to profit from a headed opportunity. When they led in the first half, the response was a really positive one from Kawasaki. Are they able to do the same one more time? The J-League reigning champions, the runaway leaders, the side that haven't lost since the end of November 2020, find themselves 2-1 behind in the Locomotive Stadium and have to do it all over again. They brought it level from Damiao's spectacular overhead kick, but hasn't taken them long to fall behind once again, straight after the restart. Rosato. Can they create something with the cutback? Yes, they can. Poor first touch, and it presents that man, Leandro Damiao, with a close-range finish, his second of the game, and levels it up at 2-2. Poor defending, cannot present a player of his experience that sort of chance. There's the touch, and inside the 6-yard area to find the finish looked inevitable. Build-up play was excellent. There's the cutback, they couldn't clear, and he took full advantage. His second, Kawasaki's second, 2-2. "51 minutes when he struck for a second time."
Yellow card for player jersey number 2.
Daegu's turn. It's been that sort of match. Goal threats at both ends. Confirmation of the yellow card. 7 minutes of second half action and 7 minutes that have not disappointed. It has been high quality and thoroughly entertaining. Another searching ball, perfectly struck. And again, threatening as they are, Miramar down that left side for Kawasaki. Come from behind on 2 occasions. Now attempting to go in front for the very first time. Physical presence of Jung-in in that Daegu goal. It comes all the way across. They struggle to clear and they are punished. It is 3-2, and what a turnaround. Schmidt makes his presence felt, and once again Daegu's defending lets them down, and Kawasaki Frontale punish them, and Schmidt gets in on the act. 3-2. Thrilling game. There's the strike. And deflecting in, he'll take the credit. But a set piece that was not defended, allowed to roll across the face of goal. And that man, Joao Schmidt, who came this year to this football club, has scored a very significant goal. They lead for the very first time. There's the change. 74 is the change made. Youngray and Daegu find themselves behind in unfamiliar territory. Well, it has been an enthralling game. Only played 11 minutes of the second half. Chance to hit back. Can they make something of a corner routine? Gunho, the enforced change at the end of the first half for Daegu. Youngwoo coming on. 3 minutes to the hour break, and a game where they looked to be in control. Suddenly, they are the team left with everything to do. Chance threatening again every time they get forward. Danger. Yasuto Wakasaka. And they do have to tighten things up if they are to stay in this Champions League encounter. That has been their failing, it's been their weakness. Look firm early on, but every time Kawasaki get forward now. They look as if they're able to add to that scoreline. Remember, they haven't been beaten in any competition, Kawasaki, since the final few days of November of last year. Couldn't have come into this competition in better form. Confidence so high. And with the likes of Kobayashi on the bench, their top scorer in 2020. Plenty of reasons for optimism, and as well as the domestic success, this is a competition that they know well from the past. As for Daegu, just that 2019 appearance when they couldn't get out of the Champions League and, well, failed to make it through to the knockout stage, and so keen to go better, to produce better than their last experience 2 years ago. Someone's ball. Long from Jingook. So into the final half an hour of what has been an absorbing encounter. Goals are plenty. A missed penalty and a few talking points along the way. Jeziel. Schmidt, whose moment in front of goal was taken splendidly to put Kawasaki in front for the very first time. Now looking to add to that. Minimar's one, he's caused problems away down that left side, trying to shift it onto his right foot. Support! Oh, finish goes begging from Yanaga. Big opportunity, and he knows it. Yanaga with a chance to give them a comfortable cushion. It wasn't one he could take. Time for Oshima to make his second half introduction. Cecilia among the goals stands over this, plotting a way back, set piece defended well, bodies back to keep Daegu out. Two coaches have watched on as these sides have shared 5 goals. Daegu's overhead, and John able to clear up. Jung-on is the keeper, and then helped into opposition territory. On by Cecilia. The threat for the moment is cleared. And back Daegu will come one more time. Four teams in each group. And the winner guaranteed qualification as the save is forced and Chung comes up with it, and that man Cecilia is denied once again. Well, Myanmar's day is over. Another change. Corners coming on. And limping off Rosato. Change made not long after Machina was also introduced. Kawasaki Frontale leading by 3 goals to 2. It was maybe a group opener. It's going to go some way. If anyone is going to beat this in terms of entertainment factor. Some defensive deficiencies, yes, but in terms of goals and incidents, talking points, it's had it all. And decent goals for that matter as well. Passes in terms of completion. Well, are Daegu going to be able to find a way back into this encounter? For the first time, unfamiliar territory to trail Kawasaki Frontale. Pushed there from Jeziel, the free kick won by Cecilia. Trying to create something of quality, one more occasion with plenty of bodies offered forward. Have to chase the game. He's caused the opposition defence all sorts of problems. As Damiao just holding the back there in that aerial challenge with Jong-un. Not the full force of that. They'll want him back. He has been a big game player for Kawasaki. Seems an age away and an age ago since Sun-min's strike, his angled strike, gave Daegu a relatively early advantage. Then was shifted one way and then the other. Kawasaki are not in control, but they have a vital 3-2 scoreline in their favour. Testing, searching ball. And the bounce is kind for Daegu. Dealt with rather comfortably that cross. And we are into the final 20 minutes. A little bit more defending to do. Taniguchi's header back to the vastly experienced 36-year-old Chung. Well, are we to have the prospect of yet more goals to follow? Could be one just blocked off, or accidentally. I think Damiao's run was halted, and at the other end, free kick in favour of the side who are trailing by 3-2. Kun-ho was the player who won that free kick. Free kick, same outcome. Back it comes with interest, headed back into Daegu territory, picked up by Cecilia. Edgar was the player challenging in the air with Taniguchi. Just opens up and cannot find the finish. Edgar's diving header sails wide. Frustrating evening for him, having failed to put away the penalty when Chung guessed right and saved. Decent enough delivery, got there first in front of the defender, but couldn't keep it on target. Diving in, Damiao. Kawasaki with a chance to build something for themselves. Well, a Champions League opener that certainly has not disappointed. Informed sides coming up against each other and producing on a big occasion. Thoroughly entertaining. Launched long again, asking questions of that Kawasaki defence, headed away by Jeziel, and then one back by Daegu. Poor delivery, easily intercepted. And the side from Japan with Kurama, and then Schmidt, whose goal could well make the difference. Damiao coming deep to pick up possession. Play some big stuff. Just trying to get in and behind that Daegu defence. Schmidt again. And on the break. No way through for Cecilia. Well timed by Jeziel. Senior again. And again, important defending by Xiao Schmidt. 15 minutes to go in this one. Cecilia's corner, too close to call. 5 goals already. A quarter of an hour plus stoppage time remaining. Swung in. Important header out. Drops for Jinyu. Free header. Edgar across the back of goal. Well, flag had already got up. Side as that ball was played in and headed back across goal by Damiao. Kawasaki's long unbeaten record in all competitions remains intact, but it is a slender lead and still work to do. Junyuk takes that free kick. Edgar is in the middle, joined by Cecilia and by Yongwoo. Patience in the build-up. Someone is able to get the cross in. Bassa, a bit of cramp in the final quarter. The result is a Daegu corner. Cecilia will take it. And a rather routine stop in the end for Chung. Just the one forward for Kawasaki. Uncharacteristic by Daegu's number 11. Senior just can't get away from the attentions of Taniguchi. Someone will prepare to take this throw, prepare to exert some late pressure if they have their way. Players camped in that Kawasaki half. First touch rather let him down. Jumping up with a determined run and then given away rather cheaply again. Clear foul. Time for the latest change. Latest double change, it would appear. Hanbin is one of those who will be on his way on in just a moment. Tsubasa was certainly feeling it a moment ago. And Jinu wears 66 and he has his chance as well. At the other end, Damiao, a nuisance throughout, crowded out and away. Well, momentarily, because Kawasaki have it back, and Damiao is there. Cannot get any purchase on the attempted header. Another important header. Jeziel got through an awful amount of work at the back. More work to do for that Kawasaki defence. Cecilia may go for goal. Squirms through and wide. Just a chance. Seven minutes for Daegu to come up with an equalising goal, aside from any time added on, of course. To have led twice and then trail, and with the prospect of opening group defeat difficult to take with what they have offered over 83 minutes. And look, the player going down there under that challenge from Joao Schmidt. Gunho found Edgar, but not the result they were looking for. Made his presence felt with the Daegu number 9. Well, they'll just be happy to keep hold of this football, keep the ball inside Daegu territory. Didn't need long for this match to spark into life. Someone to score an excellent opener, and they have been able to maintain that standard right through. Just enough on that. Read by Chung and clear by Chung. Taniguchi's header. Well, his side lead, but preparing one more late tactical change. Gunho rather frustrated in his forward run, nothing coming of that. Setting the standard in this group. Change is imminent. Yamamura coming on. Meanwhile, what a chance. Well, that could have wrapped it up once and for all. And Hatati couldn't take it. Right foot, too high. Big opportunity for Kawasaki. Frontale's number 47. Hard legs, but they have kept this work ethic throughout, played at this high tempo, played in the right spirit. The goals have followed, and still Cecilia tries to create an influence, been one of their better players on the score sheet, but is it to be to no avail? as he is sent to the ground with an ill-timed challenge. And the latest free kick for Daegu. Youngray to lift that into the area, look for a white shirt, volleyed away, anywhere will do, everyone back for Kawasaki. 89 played. The reigning champions of Japan, the runaway leaders in the J-League, the side that came here with an excellent run of results, are almost there. Launch long maybe for one of the last opportunities. 3 minutes to salvage something, and the ball is with Hatari. Had a big chance a moment ago. The sort of place that Kawasaki Frontale want the ball. As those seconds tick away, possession football, take it to the corner flag, keep it in, and frustrate the opposition and maybe carve out a chance. Ricochets wide, free kick given. Could be job done though. Take 8 minutes to find a way through, but they find themselves on the wrong end of a 3-2 scoreline. Overhit by Cecina, and a minute of the 3 added on to play. Header won by Demiao. Just crowded out in the end. Opening up all the time, and offside. As Demiao threatened to add to his 2-goal tally, he has really been the difference. Offside as that ball was played through. At the other end, maybe one last opportunity. Well, what a match to start. What a group opener. 5 goals in the end, and Kawasaki Frontale edge it by 3 goals to 2. Didn't take Daegu long to make their mark. Early moments and a goal in favour of Daegu scored on the angle by some men. Damiao with a spectacular overhead kick at the end of the first half, levelled it up at 1-1. Start of the second half, Cecilia 2-1, Damiao 2-2, and then Schmidt 3-2. He made his presence felt. Kawasaki, Frontale 3, Daegu 2.